thanks to Becky that works at the Co-op Travel, I have a Jet2 t-shirt, which she got from Jet2 sales team that went into the shop one day apparently. So it's got I love Jet2 on the front, and it's also got it on the back as well. So as you can see it. So I'm basically promoting Jet2 as well. But the point is, it's not about promoting Jet2. Just a minute, let me just shut the window. It's not about promoting Jet2, but it's the fact that they are the top airline above TUI now, apparently. So, but they are very reasonable, and you can always get a flight wherever you want to go on a regular basis from all the airports where they fly from. So, so basically, this is my final evening now before I make it to East Midlands, which will be later on tonight. Okay, so the plan will be to leave here at around 3 o'clock in the morning, which will be Wednesday, and head to East Midlands Airport. Okay, now my suitcase is outside the door of this room, underneath, behind the loft ladder, round just out there. So I'm not going to take it downstairs until later on. My hand luggage bag is upstairs, and I've put the poncho in the hand luggage bag because, as I saw the weather on BBC weather website earlier, it's still going to be thundery showers out in Dubrovnik tomorrow. So, but again, as I've said in other videos, I am not going to let it stop me going out there and enjoying the old town, okay? Because there are always plenty of places to go in. Most of the museums are open till around the 6 o'clock mark anyway. The city walls, I think, are open till 6:30 or 7 o'clock. I will check that, but I'm pretty sure it's around the 6 to 7 o'clock. It may even be later now. It may even be 7:30. But I will know when I get down there. Because once I get into the old town through the Peeler Gate, the very first entrance on the left is the walls, the first entrance. So it tells you on there what time the walls open and close. It usually opens from about 8 o'clock in the morning, and they stay open till about 7 o'clock, especially in the summer months. So we are getting very close to June, so it's expected that the walls will probably be open till at least 7, okay? But anyway, that doesn't matter because I will be down the old town for most, if not all, of the afternoon. Once I've got to the hotel and got checked into the room, I will have a catch up with Vesna and other staff that are there, which I'll see later on in the day. But I'll see Vesna when I get to the check-in at the hotel, which will be around lunchtime. So that'll be nice to see her, have a photograph, a selfie, whatever. Plus I've got cards for her and the hotel and little gifts as well. So they'll be done tomorrow. And then I'll get to the room where I know I'm going to get greeted with a bottle of wine. So that'll be nice. So I will do a live stream in the room, similar to this, when I get over to the hotel from the airport. Okay. I will be videoing the transfer from the airport as well, because always good advice is sit on the left-hand side of the coach, whether you're going to Dubrovnik for a cruise or a holiday. My advice is, from an experienced traveller over there, sit on the left-hand side of the bus, which is basically the same side as the driver. Because if you remember abroad, the driver sits on the left-hand side of the vehicle. In England, they sit on the right-hand side, okay? Because we drive on the left here, they drive on the right over there. So that's basically how you'll work that out. So just sit on the left-hand side of the bus, or minivan, or whatever your transfer vehicle is, or even sit behind the driver if you're in a taxi. You know, I mean, you can sit in the front seat and you'll get a fantastic front seat shot. But if you're on a coach, sit on the left-hand side of the bus, or in a minivan, exactly the same, because you will get fantastic footage of the old town as you're heading into Dubrovnik itself, whether you're going to the cruise terminal or you're going to a hotel in some parts of the old town, or the modern part, either Babin Cook, or Gruž, or Lapad, or Mokashita, or wherever it is, or Nunsinsta. Whichever part of Dubrovnik you are staying in, or even Banji Beach, which is near the Plocka Gate, if you're staying down there, you've got a fantastic view of the old town the whole time. And it's only a stone's throw from the Plocka Gate as well if you stay down there. So, but for me on Lapad, it's about a 20-minute bus ride. If that, walking it takes about an hour. And I have walked it, and it is a killer. even though I'm a young person and I've been that many times, it is a long walk. So it's a good 45 minutes to an hour walk. So if you're the sort of person that would rather walk than do it, but if you prefer to go on the bus, then it takes about 15-20 minutes, and they run regularly. Not like here in the UK, they run regularly. Okay, usually every 15 to 20 minutes the bus will turn up and you will get a bus ride down to the old town and back again, or wherever you need to go. There's regular bus lines. There's even one that goes directly to the airport as well, where you can get it from the airport to the old town, and I believe they run every 30 minutes after a flight has landed. Okay, that's what it says on the website of the airport, and other information as well. So you can get a bus from the airport, which will drop you off first of all near the Plocker Gate, and then it will drop you off at the cable car station as well, and then it takes you down towards the bus station, which is at the Groesport. So again, you might need to get another bus or taxi to get you from there to wherever your hotel is, right? But I usually have a transfer, and when you go with Jet2, you generally have a coach transfer or a minivan that will take you to your accommodation. If you go on a cruise, then you'll have a transfer which will take you to the ship if you're going from Dubrovnik port to do your cruise, right? So I know Morello Explorers 1 and 2 will be in Dubrovnik on Thursday. They will both be in. Explorer 2 will be there first. It usually gets there about 3:30 in the morning. I've seen it on live webcam arriving and departing before. So I'm only staying round the corner from the Groesport, in fact the other side. So I'm only the other side of the hill where the ship docks, it's the other side. So when I come into land, I generally see the bridge, and then you see the cruise port, the river that goes up to Makashita, and then you've got Babincook, Lapad Bay, and then it takes you down towards the fort and the old town, and then you basically follow the coast all the way down to the airport at Saftad. So it's not actually far down. So within 45 minutes of landing, I'm going to be at the hotel anyway, near enough, or on the way to the hotel. So I'm looking forward to being back in Dubrovnik. This will be my 13th visit. Yes, it's giving out thundery showers tomorrow, but it's not going to stop me going and enjoying myself. I've got the poncho packed in my hand luggage upstairs, which will be easy just to unzip the bag and take it out. It weighs practically like a feather. It's light as a feather, and rainwater just runs off it. So I'm not put off by the weather whatsoever, because I will make sure that I'm fully prepared for whatever weather comes when I'm over there. And I'll know when I've landed what it's doing anyway. And also through the captain's announcements on the plane, when we leave East Midlands, he will say what the weather's doing down in Dubrovnik, and also as we're approaching Dubrovnik over the Alps or going through Europe. So I will know what it's doing, and also when we've landed. But it's not going to stop me going down the old town and doing what I want to do, which will be to go and have some lunch, to get a calendar for next year, to go to the Koppen for lunch, as I've said, to see them. I've got some little gift for them and a card. And then I will go and get on the city walls down that end near the marina. I'll do the full circuit. I will also stop off for a beer at the Manchetta Tower, and I will change into my Dubrovnik Explorer shirt. So this one will stay on for when I go to the airport later on, which will be late in the night, early hours of the morning. So it'll be interesting to see if anybody comments on it, whether it's Jet2 staff or actual passengers, because I know what will happen. They might think I work for Jet2. Which is like when I wore that cruise badge with my name on, they think I work for the ship. I'll say, well, no, but I've got a lot of knowledge on travel, which is why I've got this channel. So if anybody does comment on this shirt, which I'll be glad of, it won't bother me one bit, okay? But I'll mention it on the channel anyway. So I'll be heading over to East Midlands Airport. I will do another video when I'm about to leave the house. I'm not going to get the luggage downstairs till later on in the night. I'll get it downstairs ready for going. It's not locked yet. I've got my hand luggage upstairs. I'm still charging my power bank. It was flat last night when I put it on charge. It's been charged all night. It's still charging now, and I'm going to leave it on till practically when I leave. So I'm just going to leave it charging, and then I can put that in my hand luggage bag, because they do not allow you to take power banks in hold luggage. It has to be packed in your hand luggage. So just bear that in mind. And they will ask you at the check-in desk as well if you've got any lithium batteries in your whole luggage bag, which includes power banks. They have to be packed in your hand luggage, okay? So I'll just have the phone charger cable attached to it, but I'll charge the phone in the car on the way as well, because it's a good 40 minutes or so drive to East Midlands anyway. It's about 29.8 miles, and I've got 177.2 miles on the car, so it's going to be just over 200 and something when I get to the airport anyway. So all being well, I should be there for about 3:45 on the car park, and I will do a video when I'm outside the terminal, and then I'll go and get checked in, and then I'll get through security, and then that's it. It's relaxation time until the gate's called, which will probably be around 6:45. So, and the flight departs at 7:30. So please subscribe at CarlSmith25 to the channel. There'll be lots of videos to come, lots of live streams, and like I say, I'll have the phone set up like this on the stand and the selfie stick tripod tomorrow when I'm on the city walls. So I will be doing lots and lots of video footage. So don't be afraid to join the channel at all. Let me just take a little drink. And then I will also, if there's time, I may go into the aquarium. If not, it doesn't matter because I can do that over the weekend. But I will definitely make sure that before I head back on the bus to go and pay a visit to the wine museum, I will definitely go in there, even if it means going in there at 5 o'clock. It shuts at 6. I've got an hour. That gives me enough time to go in there and look around the museum, get some pictures, maybe the odd bit of video footage, and do some wine tasting. It's not a problem. I might even go in there after I come off the walls. So if I'm up on the walls by 2:30, then on average it's going to take me about 2 hours to do the complete circuit. And that's with photographs and video, okay? So I generally take about 2 hours, and that also includes a beer stop. So I will be doing that. So once I get on the walls around 2:30, it's going to take me till probably 3 o'clock, or just after, to get up to the Manchetta Tower end, maybe 3:15, but that's fine because I will just stop off for a beer for 10-15 minutes. And then maybe go to the loo if I need to go to the toilet, and then I'll just proceed up to the Manchetta Tower and follow the path all the way round back to the marina. So even if it takes me till 4:45 to do the walls, that doesn't matter to me, okay? It doesn't matter. I will get as much footage and as much photographs and as much live streams as possible, okay? I want to try and do a live stream from different angles. So I'll probably do a live stream from the beginning, where I get on at the marina, do a live stream there, until I get to the ticket checking area. So you're looking at a good 10-15 minute stretch of video there. Plus I'll try and get some photographs and video in between. So don't be put off if the live stream goes off, because I'll be doing photos and video, and then I'll just come straight back onto the live stream again, because it usually does that on my phone. And then I can just continue the video. And then I'll do another live stream as I'm going up the steps towards the Manchetta Tower, and do a load of normal footage and video up there and photographs, and then do a live stream towards the tower. And then I'll do one from the top of the tower as well, so you get a full panoramic shot over the old town and the fort at the back. And then I'll do another one near the Peeler Gate, up near the fort the other end, and then you walk back down towards the marina. So there's going to be at least 4 or 5, maybe even 6 live streams from on the city walls. And I'll just put the phone down on the wall, on the stand, so that I can just leave it there for you to watch what's going on around you. And I can just turn the camera around or turn the stick around so you can see the different footage. But there will be lots of footage to come. So please join the live stream. Please be on the channel at CarlSmith25 to subscribe, and I'm sure you will enjoy the video. And I will also do a live stream of the Straden as well, and the Walk of Shame steps. So I'll try and do a stream in the old town as well. As I enter the Peeler Gate from the bus stop, I'll try and do a live stream there. May even do one near the Fort St. Lawrence, Fort Lovrenac, which was the Red Keep in Game of Thrones. So I'll video that and do some footage there. So there'll be lots of episodes. I'll be editing videos tomorrow evening in the hotel, in between going for dinner, and also when I've got back from the cave bar, which I will do later on tomorrow night after dinner. I will go down to the cave bar, and I'll also pop into the Commodore and go and see Ivanka as well. And then I'll go over to the cave bar and have a beer in there, and I will definitely be doing a live stream in there. So don't worry about that. There'll be lots of footage. I'm sure you will enjoy the videos. So then Thursday, I plan to go over to Montenegro. So I looked at the weather again, and Kotor's still looking nice for Thursday. So I will go over the road when I get to the hotel after I've checked in and everything. When I go out to go to the old town, I will go over and book the trips and then get the bus down to the old town, rather than go and book the trips, go back and then go back out again. I'll just do it all in one go. So I will go over and book the trips to Kotor for Thursday, Mostar and Kravica Waterfalls for Saturday. And then Friday, all being well, as long as the Karaka team don't get in touch, that will happen on Friday. because otherwise I could always switch Montenegro and Mostar for Thursday, Friday instead, you see, so I could do that. So if the Karaka team do get in touch and say to me, we can't do the cruises Friday because it's give out stormy weather, would you like to go Monday? I will say yes, and I will then decide to perhaps do Montenegro and Mostar on Thursday and Friday rather than do it Thursday, Saturday, right? So then I can start the Dubrovnik pass Saturday, okay? So I've got Saturday, Sunday, but it's not going to, but then Monday will be Elefiti Island, so that'll be it. And then Tuesday will be my final day. So I could always do that. So either way, either Thursday or Friday, I will be doing my trips out to Montenegro and Mostar rather than do it Thursday, Saturday. But I'll only do that if the Karaka team don't get in touch and say, oh, by the way, we can't do the trip Friday because of the weather. If they do, then I will do the Thursday, Friday. But either way, I'll be going to both of them. Montenegro is definitely going to happen. I won't be doing walking tours in Montenegro or Bosnia either. I'll be doing my own thing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll enjoy some Bosnian Cevapi when I go to Mostar. I will go over the bridge. I will go to the visitor mosque in the far corner, which you've seen on pictures on another video, and I will climb the minaret. So I will do that trip, which is about €8 to go in there. But it's fantastic, and then you get to go to Kravica waterfalls before you head back to Dubrovnik. So that's what's going to happen either Thursday, Friday or Saturday. Either way, the trips will be booked. So I will sort it. Because I'll check the weather again when I'm there, but also later on before I leave the house, because I might need to do another update if it changes again. But for now, that's all to come tomorrow and in the coming days. So please subscribe to the channel at CarlSmith25. I look forward to all of your support on the channel during my stay over there. I'll be doing live streams from the hotel, definitely from the city walls. I'll also be doing live streams from Lochram Island, in the monastery where the throne is. I'll also do some from the cable car, in the aquarium, the wine museum I'm going to visit as well, the rector's palace, the cathedral, the churches that you can go in. I'll be doing plenty of video footage, so you'll be able to see as much of Dubrovnik as possible, plus the fort as well, and the Mencheta Tower, and underneath there and around the back. So you're going to see all of that. So there'll be plenty of footage, so you're not going to miss anything. Plus, you'll get the flights both ways, in-flight takeoff and landing as well, and the airports. So you're going to get plenty of footage, so please subscribe to the channel at CarlSmith25. I look forward to your support. I've still got over 1,060 subscribers, so thank you so much everybody out there that's been supporting the channel. That includes those in Croatia that watch my videos as well, and I do promote their company such as Karaka through my channel. So I want to thank the guys and gals that work at Karaka and Adriatic Partner, and I look forward to seeing you guys and gals on the Elefiti Islands cruise, and also on the other cruises you're going to be doing when I'm there as well. And of course Jet2 for the flights and their service as well, because it's a Jet2 hotel that I'm going to, the Hotel Vis. It's located on Lapad Bay, which is a fantastic area for sunsets. It's right opposite the cave bar, and it's right outside the bus. Basically, the bus stop is right outside the hotel door, the steps, and it's bus number 4, and it drops you off both outside the hotel going to go back, and also to go to the old town the other side at the bus stop as well. So and the bus tickets you can get on the bus, about €2, or you can scan your Dubrovnik pass, but I'm not going to do that till the weekend because it's a 3-day one, and I'd rather use it. The ideal plan really is to use it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But I will get over to Lochram Island, but it might not happen till the weekend, or it might happen Friday. Again, that depends on the weather, and of course when the Karaka team get in touch on WhatsApp, which I'm sure they will, and they will say, hi, we can't do the trips Friday because of the weather. I will then alter my trip plans regarding Montenegro and Mostar, and also doing things down in the old town. But either way, I'll be visiting as much of the places I'm going to as possible, so there'll be lots of footage to come. And then for June, there'll be more series to come as well. So I do plan to get back to Chester Zoo. And I am planning to do a Benidorm series at the end of June as well, because I want to go and do the zoos over there, Terra Natura and Mundamar. So stay tuned for updates on that. And of course, the cruise that we're going on in September is now fully paid for, so I'm glad that's done. Dad's done that earlier today. All the trips that me and my brother are doing, they're booked as well. So the next thing I've got to do really now is book Cora, which I will do when I'm paid. And of course, I've got my cruise insurance sorted. So everything is sorted for all of these trips. So I will definitely be planning Benidorm for the end of next month. So I'm going to do another blog next month, at the end of next month, hopefully, to go over to Benidorm and do 3 nights during my days off work. I've got a bit of overtime at work as well, so it'll be after that. So I'll be doing a Benidorm series next month. I'm not sure where I'm going to stay yet, but I'm sure Jet2 I'll find something on there, and I can use my solo travel discount code to go somewhere as well. And it'll most likely be from East Midlands, because they fly to Alicante every day from East Midlands, and it's around 20 to 7 in the morning, the flight, and you get there about 10 o'clock, something like that. So you've got all day Tuesday and all Wednesday, Thursday, which is my days off, and then you fly back Friday, and then I'll be back to work. But that's all I need, because at the end of the day, it gives me a chance to have a couple of nights away, and at the same time go and do the zoos over there. I have been to them before, but not for YouTube. And I'd love to do some live streams at Mundamore, especially watching the dolphin sea lion show, which they put the dolphins and sea lions perform there. It's fantastic. So I'll definitely be doing videos over there and watching the performances. So please join the channel for that and subscribe as well. So thank you so much for watching. So for now, it'll be onwards to Dubrovnik in the coming hours later on this evening. I'll be getting the luggage downstairs later on. I'll probably do a video when I get the luggage to the car, because what I might do is put the suitcase in the car before I actually leave the house. So it makes it easier for me then to go out the house with just my hand luggage, knowing that my case is already in the car ready to go. And then I can just do a video and we can set off, and I'll take you guys with me, and then I'll do a video at East Midlands when I get there, and so on through the flight and then landing, etc. So thank you for watching this live stream. It's at CarlSmith25 to subscribe. Please support the channel, and it'll be onwards to Croatia. Thank you for watching, and good evening.